Hey loves, it's Tina with Desis Dawdling with a new unboxing for you all. So last month I unboxed the Supreme Box of Shadows February box. I had an idea on what would be in it. They had some kind of sneak peeks that it would be a love box, and that really wasn't something I was into, considering I have the love of my life. So it was a little harder for me to have that box and be like, yeah, this is awesome, I love it. But I am excited to see what's in this box because I have no idea what to expect. So kind of excited to see what's going on. So again, we got the Supreme box. Me and my fiance decided that we would give the Supreme another chance because I really wasn't that impressed with last month's box. Whoa, that was loud. I just want to make sure that I got. Okay, what are you doing? Yeah, so I wasn't that impressed with last month's box, and I actually preferred the smaller boxes. So they've got 3 different tiers, in case you didn't watch my last video. The Initiate, the High Priestess, and the Supreme. And each one is kind of geared towards a different, I guess, learning path. So the Initiate is for someone who's just getting into the craft. The High Priestess for someone who's higher learning. And the Supreme is kind of all of the above. So if you guys are here with me, pop in and say hi so I know who's here. And then we're going to go ahead and get started because I am excited to see what's in here. So let's see. All right, so this month's theme. Hi, Moon Tiger, how are you? So this is about Ostara, the vernal equinox, the Seeker's Guide. So I don't want to open this because it'll tell me what was all in it, but so it gives you an overview of Ostara, also known as the vernal equinox, generally falls between March 20th and the 21st. Oh, I hear that. Definitely buried in decks here too. Yeah, so it gives you an overview of Ostara. It also divining through the Mercury Retrograde. We've all kind of experienced Mercury Retrograde recently. Hi, witchy woman. And then the back has access to inner power of Mercury Retrograde, and then kind of goes over some of the other stuff that's in the box. So I'm kind of going past that because I don't want to know what's in the box yet. I'm going to light my incense, and not because I'm doing anything witchy, but just because I don't get the opportunity to do this that often. So bear with me a moment. And this is just incense that I got from Spencer's. It's nothing, you know, insanely. There we go. Hi, Freya. Freya is one of our cats. Let's smoke it up in here. There we go. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so I'm back. So Box of Shadows, the Supreme is the 3rd tier. It's the highest tier. We wanted to give it another shot and see whether or not it was worth it, because the High Priestess is that middle tier, and it does give you a whole lot of stuff. So we wanted to see, you know, what this next month gave us and whether or not it was worth keeping the higher tier. So again, they have it all nicely wrapped. Ooh, okay. So first I can see, I'm excited. I see a book in the bottom. I don't know what book it is yet. So we've got Spirit Element, Mercury Retrograde, Calming Survival Aroma Mist. So this is a misting spray. It is sage, mint, and cedar with Amazonite chips in the bottom. You see that? Kind of wishing I didn't light my incense now so I can actually smell this. That's kind of cool, actually. Oh, that smells good. It has an ingredients list here. So it's all natural, essential oils. Shake well, mist onto linens, clothing, or into body and hair for a light fragrance used before and after meditation and rituals for clearing and to invite peace into your space and aura. Very cool. So yeah, around this time, this is definitely something that will come in handy and useful. One, we've got Mercury retrograde. I can't even say it. Mercury Gatorade. Okay? Mercury retrograde going on right now. Two, I'm planning a wedding. So, and sorry if I keep looking off to the right. My camera's in front of me, but my screen is to the right, so it's throwing me off. But yeah, the calming spray is definitely going to become in handy. And I like that it's not like a little tiny bottle. You know, sometimes you'll get like a little glass bottle of roll-on oil or something like that. But this is actually a really nice size. I mean, size of the palm of my hand. Not that I have huge hands or anything, but still, it's a good size. All right, so on to the next. I'm going to pull out. It is an Ostara soy candle by Modern Magics, and they do include, when they do stuff like this, like handmade stuff, they do include like the business card. So if we like it, we can go and get it directly from the source. And I like that because it kind of supports the little companies that they're pulling from. So this is the Ostara Smoked Ginger and Amber, hand poured in a small batch and charged with intent for Ostara. They're purposely selected to bring sensuality, fertility, and balance. Very cool. Ooh, that is really nice. So you can see the herbs in the top. Let me not lose my herbs. They're still kind of loose on there. So it's made with fragrance oil, red jasper stones, ginger, sage, lemon peel, and cinquefoil, or also known as fine finger grass. That is really cool, right? I wish you could. Here, let me do that again. It smells really good. Sometimes you get those and they're overpowering with sage and stuff. Oh, this book is coming out for me now. I'm getting excited about this book. All right, so, oh, nice. Okay, so this, whether you're in the High Priestess box or if you're in the Supreme box, you get a nice size bag of herbs, okay? Let's see. I think this is actually from their store. Like, you can go on their store. If you subscribe to Box of Shadows, they send out newsletters. So you can shop their store online. And then they also, like, they did the 12 days of Yule. And each day they had a different ritual or lore that they shared in those emails. So yeah, this is a 1 ounce bag of cut mugwort. Look how big this is. I mean, this is not a little, here's my you know, my Samsung S9. This is a nice size bag of mugwort, and I don't think I have any mugwort yet. So this is definitely something that will come in handy. Yeah, it is huge. I think the Initiate, if I'm not mistaken, is about half the size. The High Priestess, usually, I want to say, is about the same size. And if it is smaller, they send you 2 herbs. So next you get a full-size box of Milf Lourdes incense cones from him. That's very cool. Ooh, that smells good. I know, I'm smelling all this stuff, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make you jealous or anything. Okay. Next is this gorgeous bracelet. So this is Lava Rocks, Aquamarine, and it has, I think I'm going to end up wearing this and spraying this mist on this ball. So it's a stretchy bracelet, and then it has one of the little balls that has the lava rock inside. And what you do, I'm sure you've seen these before, you put oil, or in my case, I'll probably spray this on that lava ball, and then you have like a calming fragrance that you carry around with you. So I really like that. That incense smoke is getting right all up in my face. I like it, but there we go. Okay. So that's really cool. And I've been really drawn to Aquamarine lately. So that's really cool. Not surprising that I got it. You know, there's no such thing as coincidences. But yeah, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous bracelet. Oh, I've been wanting this book. Yes. Okay. So the book, it's a full-size book. It's not, you know, a book that they print in hand. It is, look at that. I didn't open this box beforehand and slip this in here. I swear. This has been on my wish list for ages. So this is Earth, Air, Fire, and Water, More Techniques of Natural Magic by Scott Cunningham. Look at that. This has been on my wish list for so long. Oh. And my fiance can't get on me for buying another book because it was his idea to get the subscription. That's awesome. Okay, so that's the end of the box. But, you know, last month I think it was the same number of things, but I guess they were smaller items and just items that I couldn't use because it was focused on love magic. And I really don't like the idea that they focused on love magic because that's more the mundane, you know, St. Valentine's Day and stuff like that in February. For us, I think love would be May. You know, that would be a May box, but not a February box. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way, I think. Really, really liking this box. So now I can go closer over the guide. So the Seeker's Guide. So yeah, it came with one package of mugwort, one package of Milf Lourdes incense cones, the Aquamarine and Lava Stone bracelet, Modern Magic Ostara candle, the Earth, Air, Fire, and Water by Scott Cunningham, and the Spirit Element Mercury Retrograde Mist. So it's got, like I said, it goes over Ostara. Unlike most other Sabbats, Ostara is not based on any Celtic traditions, but instead comes to us from Germany and is named after the Germanic goddess Ostara. I could be saying that wrong. Eventually, it grew from its Nordic and Germanic roots to being a Sabbat of great importance to the ancient Greeks and Romans as well. These ancient traditions are very much alive in the Ostara customs of our current age. Very cool. And then it goes through divining through Mercury Retrograde. And I think a lot of us have already kind of felt this Mercury Retrograde. Just kind of go over this. In 2019, Mercury retrograde occurs in March, July, and October through the water signs of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Mercury retrograde doesn't exist to introduce chaos into our lives, but if we are not looking out for the messages he sends, we may be in for a painful and rude awakening. Retrograde periods are great times to allow yourself to slow down and take a different perspective. Connecting with Mercury retrograde. I cannot say this word, y'all. Connecting with Mercury retrograde can be especially helpful for those of us who work with tarot or other divinatory practices, as Mercury also rules divination. When we give ourselves space to clear our minds, it allows us to move in a way that is much more aligned with the natural energies of the moment. I like that. Burn some mugwort and sit down with your favorite method of divination. Once you feel relaxed and centered, start asking some questions and be sure to record the answer for post-retrograde reflection. And then they give you a couple of questions to kind of start with. What do I need to hear from my higher self right now? And some other options. And then the back, access the inner power of Mercury retrograde. It's a little ritual. Tells you what you need to do it. Incense, charcoal, mugwort, journal pen, tarot, oracle cards. Yeah, this is what I like about this because it's not, I guess, based, the initiate is more the entry level option, which is fantastic. A lot of people need that. I need it still. I think we all need it. You know, there's no such thing as a master when it comes to the craft. We're always learning and getting new things. But I really like this because it teaches us new rituals. God, that incense smells good. It teaches us new rituals and new ways of going about things. Mercury retrograde, I don't know a whole lot about. All I know is what I see, sadly, on Facebook. You know, people talking about the chaotic nature of Mercury retrograde and, oh no, Mercury retrograde is here, get ready for the chaos. And, oh no, this went wrong, Mercury retrograde is here. But there's so much more to it. And I would not know that had I not read this, sadly. I should know better than to just go through it. So On the back, it goes over mugwort, you know, the aspects of it, the scientific names, what it's used for, thank you. Yeah, you see, I don't know anything about retrograde. It's just when you see on Facebook, it's been all over Facebook, people saying, "Oh no, it's retrograde. No wonder the stuff is going wrong." And it's like, that's not what it's about. We're all still learning, you know? But it goes over the mugwort, what it's used for in modern witchcraft, what it was used for previously. And then it also goes over, you know, why they chose the Milf incense cones. According to folklore, if a witch found themselves under a hex, the hydrangea root could be used to break the curse. So this, also known as hydrangeas or seven barks, a genus of about 100 species of flowering plants native to southern and eastern Asia. Hydrangeas produce flowers from early spring to late autumn. So these are from hydrangeas, I guess. That's just really cool. Not many people talk about the magical properties of the hydrangea. In general, it stands for friendship, devotion, and understanding. They're often planted to create magical boundaries and protect property. A witch hoping to attract the fae should keep a hydrangea near. Those that wish to apologize to a family member should not do so without first obtaining a hydrangea for the offended party. And then they also resources and references. They don't just write all this stuff down and say, we came up with this on our own. You know, they do write their resources where they learn stuff. Biddy Tarot is actually noted on here. And then Ostara Rituals, Recipes, and Lore for the Spring Equinox by Carrie Connor. Very cool. Very cool. So I'm impressed. I'm going to talk it over with my fiance. And, you know, maybe we'll do a month of the High Priestess box and compare and contrast. Or maybe we'll do both one month so we can really compare and see what the High Priestess and the Supreme look at like in the same month. Hey, Justin, how are you? I'm just wrapping up, but yeah, this box this month was fantastic. I'll go over it one more quick time. So of course you get the newsletter with rituals, lore behind what they send you. There was a divination spread in here, or a divination talk. I can't get my words out. Nice. Just pulled the Spring Equinox card from the Earth Magic Oracle. That has been on my wish list, but I need to stop buying decks. I just bought a new deck, and I bought the Joie de Vivre Tarot by Paulina Cassidy because the one I was working with, the symbolism isn't connecting with me, so I had to look and find a different one. But okay, squirrel brain. So yeah, the newsletter is always not just a piece of paper listing what's in the box, but it gives you ways to use what's in the box. So this month's box, we got this huge package of mugwort. We got the full-size package of the Milf incense cones. We got a Ostara candle by Modern Magics, which is witch-made metaphysical supplies. It looks like they have an Etsy shop, Modern Magics. That's magix.etsy.com. So if you want to check out other candles or this candle on their site, you know, you can definitely do that. And I like that they go to the little Etsy stores. And then we got this awesome bracelet, which I really do need to spray or drop some oil on and wear. So it's Aquamarine lava beads. If I could actually hold it and not drop it. And then it has one of these charms that has the charcoal inside that you drop oils or spray on it. And then this way you're carrying that oil around with you all day. And then we've got the Spirit Element Mercury Retrograde Calming Survival Aroma Mist that is made of multiple essential oils and aquamarine chips. I want to say, no, I'm sorry, Amazonite chips. So kind of show that again. But that smells really good too. I'm not sniffing stuff on camera anymore. And then last but definitely not least, We got the full-size book. It's not just an outtake. It's not just an excerpt. This is the actual book, Earth, Air, Fire, and Water by Scott Cunningham. So that is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, that is the box this month. I'm going to talk, like I said, I'm going to talk to my fiance. Maybe I could talk him into getting 2 or maybe all 3 of the boxes next month, because Box of Shadows doesn't just send me the boxes. We invest money in them, because everything here, everything we get in the boxes, you know, with the exception of last month, really, everything we get in these boxes is used by us. We use the herbs, we use the incense, the spray, the jewelry. I have a daughter that loves jewelry, so if I don't wear it, she will. But yeah, this isn't sponsored in any way. They don't send me the boxes, but if they want to, feel free to share this on their site and maybe they'll send me the boxes. But seriously, I will talk to my fiance and see if maybe we can get all 3 boxes next month. This way we can have a visual comparison of all 3 boxes in a single month. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It means a lot. Love you guys for watching, and thank you for coming and chatting with me a little bit and watching my squirrel brain. But yeah, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I love you. Bye. See if I can remember how to shut this. I'm so glad you guys came. Oh, I don't remember how to shut this thing down. I do this every time. Okay, I think I got it. All right, guys. Have a good day.